Let's do it! Ah! Look at him go. Look at him go. Yeah. Yeah. NASCAR speed over here. What's going on, fellas? We're over here hanging out in the shop. We're changing tires. Well, we're not. But
watching
we're
a man work.
Watching a real man work, yeah. Want to show you guys these jacked up tires that I got on my trailer here. Oh my goodness. Careful now, don't break your back. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, this flat's fired up pretty nice.
Yeah, right there, look at that.
It gets better.
It's pretty. That's not even the good tire. This is the bad one. That's the one that made me stop. I couldn't go any further. But you've changed out almost all 8 of these tires, right?
It's gonna be 7.
7 total. All right, here. This is the one I want to show everybody because it is the ugliest. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, look, there it is. Look. Look at that. That's some high quality right there. There's more on there too. I know there is. Yep, right there. Look at that. Right, I probably can see it, but
yeah, that's bad, man.
That's a bad tire right there.
DOT would take a hunk out of somebody's ass over that.
The whole thing is just groovy. Groovy. They're all so anyway, so he changed out those 2. This one isn't the one he just pulled off. It's all you can see it right there. It ain't round. It ain't round at all. It looks like mountains. And then over here, where it's even worse. These are the other ones we pulled off. Oh yeah. This was on this side of the trailer here. This is our drag radial for pulling quarter-mile times. And this is another one here that was all jacked up. Look at that. These are the other 3 over here. That one was the first one I took a picture of.
Yeah, all the secondary on that one. You got the picture of that?
Yeah. Look at that. So, over time, that's what happens. The tires there's a spot in one of the tires where it goes bad. And then from people not giving a shit, it just gets worse and worse and worse over time. And finally got to me, and I give a shit about my life and other people's lives. So I sit and wait to get it done the right way. So yeah, we're almost done. We're hopefully gonna get out of here. We'll check back in with you in a little while. Yeah, man, it's awfully red inside here. I'm inside the red dragon's mouth, it looks like. Yeah! Hold on. Turn these damn lights around here so we can see my face. Because I'm all red. Let's change it up. Oh! There we go. Now we got white. Anyway, we'll give you guys a quick little update on what's going on here. We're on our way to North Dakota from Florence, South Carolina. You saw the little tire clip video that we did yesterday. And I want to say basically this. Stop screwing over the next man. It's not fair. I'm telling you. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But I'm going to figure out a way to find out who's being that person. Dropping trailers that need to be repaired. Pulling trailers that have... Bro, the freaking trailer needed 7 tires. It needed a brake light and a tag light. Screwed up my whole day. I lost 24 hours of driving time. I was down for a day and a half because of that trailer. Because the persons, and I say persons because it took more than one person to drive those tires into the ground the way they were. And, you know, when you have a little rut in one tire or whatever, you know, over time it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and then it affects the other tires. And so probably a few drivers that saw the maybe one little problem with the tires said, forget it. And then over time it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until it got to me. And like I said in the video, I actually give a shit. So yeah. So don't do that to your fellow man. It's just not fair. It's not right. It's not cool. It's pretty messed up. What else? What else? We got lights in the truck, as you can see. When we were at the truck show, we picked up a 16-foot strand of LEDs, and that's what you see above my head here. Kind of show you what's going on here real quick. Like, oh yeah. But I've also got some lights going on underneath the dash. I've got some lights started up here in the bunk. I'm gonna have to I just gotta do the other side here. I gotta do the other side. There's no lights over here yet. So yeah, so they're bright as shit. Right now they're on white, and I can dim them a little bit with this pretty freaking cool controller. Let's dim them a little bit. Dim. Dim, 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 dim. That's pretty dim. It's pretty good. Much better. But yeah, you saw how wicked it was on full bright. And then the cool thing about it is it also does this shit too. Where is the button? Wait a minute. Hold on. Which button is it? There's so many freaking buttons. There we go. Oh wait, that's full bright. Which button was it? Oh, it does that. Oh, stop. Oh no. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Excuse my language. Jumps. Here we go. Try this one. Yeah, it does all different colors and stuff, which is pretty neat. You can change it up and do different... Oh, that one's pretty crazy. But I usually just like the red. Red! Anyway, let's go back to white so we can see. White. Which one's white? White? White. Oh my god, now I can't see. Turn on some regular lights here. White. There we go. Okay, anyway, so that's enough with the lights. What else? So yeah, so Sinister reached out to Ike Stevens and squashed the beef with him, which is amazing because you know, this world we live in is, you know, it's too short of a time that we're on this planet, this earth, whatever you want to call it. And if we could do good instead of doing bad or evil, I think it's better because you get more accomplished with good. So I give a big props to Sinister for reaching out to Ike. I give Ike big props for reaching out to Little Dog. And if you really want to look back in the timetable of why all this stuff happened, Night Nation fell, okay? Little Dog reached out to me to come over and work the whole social media angle over there at night. So I came on over, and everybody thought me and Sinister were beefing. And we weren't beefing, obviously. You know, I don't know why people thought we were beefing, but we weren't beefing. And then, you know, Sinister and Little Dog weren't talking because of the whole Thor, racist, whatever accusations. And I had forced them to become friends, so to speak, for this whole social media project that we're working on. Because at first they didn't want to be friends. They didn't want to be friends because they were too hung up on their pride, because of the whole Thor thing. Nobody wanted to hear each other's stories. And I was like, listen to his story, and you listen to his story. Because when I was listening to the stories, I was like, wait a minute, something ain't adding up. So I was like, yo, you got to be friends. We got to get this squashed. We got to be adults about this. We got to be professional because we could do a lot of good for a lot of people. So they became friends. We did our videos when we went down to corporate together. And then Thor came out of the woodworks and was all pissed off at Will. And he decided to do his videos. And then he got a lot of people to cheer behind him for whatever cause or whatever. So now hearing, you know, from Super Truckers of America, which used to be Bonehead Truckers, Say No to Bonehead Truckers, that Thor apparently did the same thing to Super Truckers of America that he did to Night Nation, which kind of got him fired from Night. And, you know, I don't really know the whole story. I'm only hearing pieces of it about how Thor wanted to take over control of Super Truckers of America and start a war with all of us and Ruthless Grinders and my people and his people. And I came out and said, hey, we're not about that. We're about positivity. And I I cannot commend Ike and his people more, because before the whole Thor thing, we were all kind of cool with Jamie and everybody over there, and Randall and Rick and everybody. But then the whole Thor thing came out, and everybody from Say No to Bonehead Truckers kind of turned their heads and backs on me, Will, and Anthony, and were like, all Thor, Thor, Thor. But now that they've seen the real Thor, so to speak, we're all back on the same page, and we're all kind of going to start working together to help drivers out in situations, to teach drivers more things as the industry evolves. So big shout out to Ike Stevens, big shout out to Sinister, big shout out to all of you, because, you know, we're out here making these videos to entertain you and help you, and it's just, you know, it's become a big happy family, basically. And I'm proud to be a part of it. And now that I've kind of gave everybody the update, oh yeah, camera's over there. Yeah, so this video's getting kind of long and drawn out, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. So we're South Carolina to North Dakota. We're going to stop at the house for a 10-hour break tomorrow. And we're going to be working our way down to corporate after the North Dakota run. And I'm not going to make it to the open house, obviously, in Indianapolis. And that's it. I'm out. Be breezy.